Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what your special person is thinking about you right now. So what are their thoughts of you, whether it is your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush? We're going to get you some clarity on that. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as everybody who has always been part of the Live Tarot community. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I have 3 crystals for you to choose from. You can pick crystal number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So for group number 1, we have the Phantom Quartz, Embrace Change. For group number 2, we have Citrine, Bring in the Light. And for group number 3, we have Smoky Quartz, Let It Go. So go ahead and make your selection and we'll get started here with the Phantom Quartz. All right, group number 1 who chose the Phantom Quartz, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what are they thinking about you right now. So Spirit, for our group 1, what are they thinking about you now? Wow, beautiful. We have the Empress. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have Death. Wow. All right. So some really powerful, very beautiful energies coming through here, group 1. The first thing I'm feeling, and I'm feeling this in a very, very beautiful and impactful way, is that there's something about you that is incredibly special to this person. Now, if you're at that stage in life where you would like to have a family, have children together, I feel that this person definitely sees you as somebody that they would want to create life with, you know, like create a beautiful life and bring it into the world together. For those of you who are not in that position, or that's not the life, the life phase that you're in, I feel that this Empress energy also represents your person thinking about co-creating with you. It's still about creation, right? Creating a beautiful life with somebody who is literally reigning over your heart. You know how they say, like, the person that I love, is either the emperor of my heart or the empress of my heart or reigns over my heart. That's how this person is thinking about you right now. So they really do want to create something very new and beautiful with you. And I'm also getting the energy of like the sense of utter newness. Like, like when you have entered a phase in your life that is very unique, that is very different, that is much more powerful than any other phase that you've been in the past. That is the energy that I'm getting from your person. The other thing they're also thinking about you, group 1, is how much they appreciate that this relationship has so helped them to heal and put things behind them. Okay, so they're very appreciative of you and how you have influence them in a really positive way, like through your friendship. Because I do feel for many of you, this has been a very deep friendship. For some of you, you guys may have started out as besties, like this may have been a very deep, very profound and life-changing friendship that grew into more and more. And even if it wasn't, either way, I feel like this person really appreciates that you have helped them heal and you've really inspired them to put all the crap behind them, okay? Because I feel like they have been through a lot of emotional challenges. They've had a lot of ups and downs in their life. They may have also had a lot of like toxic relationships, not necessarily just romantic, but just toxic people around them. So they may have had, or they may have been feeling very heavy from carrying a lot of emotional baggage. Okay, so they may feel like, okay, I just have so many bags, you know, like, do you want to deal with them? Like they may have even asked you, hey, I have some baggage here, you know, and I need to be honest with you and let you know that, like, so you know what you're getting into. Are you okay with that? Like, are you okay with the baggage that I, bring with me? And I feel like they're really appreciative that you still opened up your heart to them. You accepted that baggage, you accepted the things that they needed to heal. And you've really actually helped them to kind of turn their backs towards those things that are no longer serving them. And that way they can move forward with you. And I think that's the beautiful combination with the Empress energy as well, is that you can't really create until you have turned your back to things that don't work for you, right? That is why this Empress energy, along with this Eight of Cups, is so powerful in terms of what they're thinking about you, because I feel like they now feel empowered to create this life with you, whether it is getting married, moving in together, moving closer to one another, having a family or kids if that's what you guys want. But either way, creating something very new and beautiful in a way they never have before, because they finally let go of the past or let go of things that just were not working. And that is why we are leading up to this really incredible Death card, because this is all about major and profound transformation for your person and for you. Okay, so what they're also thinking about you, and I also feel like a couple of energies here from the Death card. I feel for some of you there may have been some sort of a struggle that has gone on here. And you may have, with this Eight of Cups, felt like, somebody's turning their back. Either you turned your back or they turned their back, or you both turn your backs to each other, but it's not over yet. For some of you, you feel like maybe there's been an ending, but there's a rebirth that is also coming, or there's a desire for a transformation that will, change the nature of the relationship. That, maybe there's a death to the phase that you were in before. Maybe there were certain things that needed to come to light and had to be resolved, so that bad phase, for those of you who've been in separation or struggle, there was some sort of a negative phase. That's the phase that needed to end. That is the phase that needed to die, right? So that both of you could then move into a fresh new space. So I feel like either whether you are in struggle or separation, or whether you are currently together and moving forward together, this Death card is really about the beauty of the transformation that is taking place for this relationship right now, right? So for those of you who are together, I think the Death is also representing the death of the things in the past that did not work for the relationship, that both of you have now decided to move past, right? It's the death of the old phase and the transformative nature of the new one. It's the new beginning of putting a rest to that which did not serve either of you in the past, so that you can move forward. So I love the progression here, right? There's a beautiful progression of this Empress, Eight of Cups, and the Death, really moving forward more and more towards that which serves you, that which works for you, and letting go of everything that does not, right? See, we're getting extremes, unfoldment. Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, co-create. Look at this. Group 1. This is beautiful. Look at this. So now we're getting right under the Empress as well. Look at this. We are getting two powerful energies of co-creation, okay? Of your person thinking about how excited they are to create an amazing life, and how excited they are to watch the unfoldment of it, right? I feel like you both are entering into a phase of new things unfolding for you. And it's interesting that it's coming with this image of the lotus because, right, the lotus is a flower that really thrives kind of in the muck, right? Like thrives in places that are like muddy and, you know, complicated, not the most simple, beautiful settings, right? So I feel like, again, this is a beautiful reminder that your person feels like even though there may have been a lot of baggage, even though there may have been a lot of like stuff that went down, even before they met you, things that maybe both of you had to deal with in your lives. Maybe, you know, you both came from complicated situations. But now, regardless of how complicated or difficult the past was, the lotus of your love is going to bloom, regardless of where it came from, where it's sitting at, or what challenges it has faced. It is going to unfold because, see, we're getting the extremes card. So again, I feel like there was something in the past here that may have been very extreme, that may have been, you know, something that both of you were dealing with that was very difficult and caused some sort of very extreme emotions, extreme baggage, something here that is being very much confirmed again and again, if you notice throughout this reading. But again, look how powerful this Eight of Cups is, because that's what this shows us, is that finally you and your person are turning your backs to any kind of extreme situations, people, behavior, negativity, anything that was holding you guys back from the beautiful unfoldment of this relationship, so that you actually can co-create together in a much more powerful way. Because see, group one, I do feel that whatever these extremes were, or whatever these challenges were, I think have been, or, you know, have continued to be making it difficult to co-create together, right? Like it may feel like these challenges, whatever has come through from that death energy, has made it feel that the two of you were either, you know, on opposing sides in some way, or like just not able to get together and negotiate a peace, or negotiate and co-create a resolution together, right? It may have made you feel very divided, okay? So this is why I feel like the energy of division, if that's how you've been feeling, if you've been feeling divided from your person, is finally at death's door. As in, like, that energy of division is coming to an end. There's a death to that, and there's a transformation. And look at this beautiful ear with good news. I feel like what this shows is that you guys, one of the ways that you guys are going to be coming out of that energy of division or extremes, or, you know, toxic situations or people, is by truly listening, active listening. Okay, this is something Spirit is saying both of you need to do, group one. Actively listen, and listen for the good, because the more you listen to one another, the more good news you are going to hear. I love that. So let's see what else. I'd really appreciate it if right now you would take a second to give this video a like, a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to you, but it's so powerful to me. It literally helps me, a single mom, raise my kids. So we are just so grateful to you. Thank you for your support. I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. Okay, so see, some of you, this is what I meant by that Eight of Cups energy, right? They need to walk away from, or needed to put this baggage behind them. So it's interesting, group one, for this reading, I'm feeling very strongly that your person, for some of you, their baggage is the family. Okay, so it may not be a romantic third party, but it may be family issues that are the third party, right? And so for some of you, there may have been a separation or an ending because of this, right? But for some of you, your person is definitely struggling to get out of the extremes of that situation. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for us. See? So this is why I'm saying that death card is really about the ending of that extreme cycle, or the ending of them feeling stuck by things that are not letting them move forward. Okay? So they want you to know that they're thinking about the fact that things have been tough, but don't lose hope. They will fight for you. I deeply regret hurting you. I was triggered and lashed out at you. It's not your fault. I messed this up and I will fix it. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like, again, that it's interesting that came below the death card, right? For some of you, it's very clear that, you know, there may have been some sort of an ending because of some sort of triggering, some sort of extremes, not surprising, right? So, but I do feel that that ending is also the ending of that negative cycle, because there is definitely new energy coming through here. Oh my gosh, there you have it. Beautiful. See, your person is definitely thinking about this Empress energy, the marriage, the family, if that's where you're at in life, if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking forward to, it is there for the taking. That is so beautiful. I love it. See what I mean? This is why I feel like this death, whatever has precipitated this death energy, is actually going to be working for you, okay? Not against you. Yeah, see, your person feels that if you're in separation right now, they are feeling that deep sense of loss or destruction, and that is what they want to come out of. Now, this energy is also very much a tower moment energy, so I feel like if something has ended or something has been really a struggle, if there's a big fight or big problem, that was their light bulb moment to say, you know what, no more. Like, I want this commitment, I want this unfoldment, I want to co-create, I want a family, or I want to, you know, merge our families and be one family. And so they don't want that destruction, okay? They're actively thinking about how to get out of that sense of misery, despair, and destruction, and to release all of the anxieties and doubts, okay, that you may be feeling. I think you will be definitely communicating with this person, and this person is definitely going to be trying to dispel your doubts. They're going to be trying to work this out. They're going to be trying to let go of their own doubts, as well as help you to let go of your doubts as well, so that you can come into this co-creative, beautiful unfoldment energy. So look forward to that. Let me know what you thought. And if you'd like to have a private reading with me, or order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, that I've created for you, a great one to start is the Twin Flame Oracle. We've sold thousands of these worldwide. They really bring you a lot of clarity in between my readings here on YouTube. Or you can even order the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is back in stock. All the links are always in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group 2 that chose citrine, here is your reading. So for our beautiful group 2 spirit, what are they thinking about you now? So we have the 7 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. Wow. And we have the 5 of Swords. Wow, heavier energies here, group 2. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely getting that you are very much on your person's mind. Okay, I'm getting that they are thinking about you very, very consistently. They're thinking about you almost obsessively, because I feel that maybe there has been a lot of struggle that has gone on recently in this relationship, in this connection. And I'm also feeling very strongly that this struggle is something that both of you are deeply very concerned about, right? Like, you know, I'm getting the energy that things were going very well for quite a while, and then things just took a turn where the struggles became very, very big. And I feel like part of the reason for this is that something may have changed in the dynamic, or something may have changed in somebody's life that they didn't want to talk about. Okay, so your person feels that there's something that they've had to hide with the Seven of Swords energy. Okay, there's something that maybe they were going through, they were experiencing, that was just too difficult to express or too difficult to talk about. So they were hiding it, but it got to the point where it really was destroying the relationship. Okay, that's for some of you. For others of you, I'm feeling that there was some sort of lying that also went on here. Somebody was dishonest, somebody didn't tell the truth. For some of you, I feel like somebody cheated here. Either they emotionally cheated with somebody else, or they physically and emotionally cheated. For some of you, I feel like there's some sort of like an emotional affair that somebody had with somebody else during the time that things were going poorly in your relationship. They may have, gotten close to somebody else emotionally. So it really makes me think that there's something here that is about not being fully honest about what they were actually experiencing with somebody else or in their life that they're not talking about. Okay, so I'm getting multiple energies there around this Seven of Swords. Okay, so somebody's either keeping a secret, they've been lying about it. For some of you, it's something as simple as they may have been going through some sort of financial stress or something that is embarrassing to talk about. They may be struggling in their career or their finances. For others of you, there's some sort of like, you may feel this in your gut, like there's some sort of like emotional affair or physical affair or some sort of cheating or lying that has gone on. Okay, so take that as it resonates, because I am getting a lot of different energies around that. So I feel like because of this, you, group 2, were aware of this. So it's not like they were effectively able to hide this. But I do feel that one of the things that they regret is that they became very defensive about it. Okay, Seven of Wands, because it became an ego issue for them. So I feel for some of you, whatever this person has been keeping from you or has been dishonest about is really now affecting them, because it's affecting their ego. It's making them defensive. It's making them hold their position. So I feel like for some of you, there's been a specific disagreement here about something. Okay, so there's something here. For those of you who are not in the situation where you were cheated on or there's a third party, I feel like for some of you, there is something here where the two of you are just not agreeing on what you both want. Maybe both of you want different things. And it's become very difficult to come to an agreement or resolve your conflicting desires, or maybe even conflicting visions of the future. But it's like this person loves you deeply, and that is why they're obsessively thinking about you, but they're also wondering how to get through the defensiveness, because to me the Seven of Wands energy is very much about being stuck to your ways, right? It's very much about being stuck to your opinions and not wanting to budge and not wanting to compromise. So I do feel that your person is right now considering very deeply, how can we compromise? How can we come to a mutual understanding so that our egos and our opinions are not butting heads constantly and threatening to destroy the relationship? Okay, so this is something that your person is very actively thinking about and considering. This Seven of Wands energy coming through as the central energy tells me that they're very concerned about the ways in which maybe you guys are both very stuck to your opinions or stuck to your particular beliefs, right? There's a sense of being inflexible. Okay, so either you're being inflexible, they are, or both of you are right now in a mode of being inflexible together. Okay, this is why they want peace. See, this is why when they're thinking about you obsessively, they are thinking, how can I bring peace? Because all of these, if you look at all of these energies, they're definitely the energies of not being at peace. Okay, Five of Swords. is definitely the energy of, you know, fighting ego battles, not being at peace, right? Like just trying to win all the arguments. It's all of these energies are very much energies of chaos, right? Energies of feeling unstable, energies of your mind racing, energies of secrecy and sometimes drama. So this is why I feel like your person is really, really thinking about how can we bring the peace back in this connection? What can we do to bring back the peace that we used to have, the love that we used to have? And this is so beautiful right here, this leg up. I feel like they're very right now focused on how can we support each other? Because I feel like there's been some sort of a phase that has gone on lately, group 2, where maybe you feel that you guys are not supporting each other anymore the way you used to, right? I feel like there's a sense of like, where did we go wrong? Where did we stop having each other's back? Where did we stop supporting each other? And where did we go from being best friends, lovers, you know, soulmates, twin flames, to like fighting each other? Where did we go from being on the same side to being on the opposing sides of this Five of Swords energy, right? So there's a definite deep sense of regret and sadness that your person is feeling. And so they really are, when they're thinking about you right now, figuring out how do we get back to this leg up energy. Giving a leg up is really about mutual support. How can we come back to being on the same side again? This is what I think your person is very much focused on. Although I feel that they're also a little bit confused as to how that's going to happen. Okay, there's a fog. The solution feels veiled to them. They feel like, you know, there is a solution, but maybe it's not as clear because you guys are on opposing sides, or you just haven't been seeing eye to eye. But your person's very inspired, very motivated to look past this fog, right? To get through the fog, look past the veil and to see the goodness, right? Because you're getting this beautiful horseshoe, which is all about good luck. Okay, so your person is very much willing and wanting to put any kind of past struggles behind the two of you and look forward to what is the good, to look at all of the good, supportive, loving, good aspects of your relationship and to bring those back by being mutually supportive and by bringing peace and love back into the relationship. So that is, to me, all of these are very, really beautiful energies to counteract some of the heavier energies that are coming through in the tarot. So can you please take a second right now and give this video a thumbs up, a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. This year, I'm just so hoping to grow this beautiful family, and it would mean the world to me. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how powerful you are, because when you subscribe, you're literally helping me, a single mom, raise my kids. So we're just so grateful to you. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up with you by my side every day. Look at that beautiful cuddle bear right there. I love that cuddly bear. I love it. So see, for those of you who've been going through a very difficult time in this relationship, which is definitely showing through the tarot here, your person wants to be near you again. If there's been a separation or a struggle, they really want to bring the love, the affection, the intimacy back again. They want the two of you to be on the same side again. You're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. I observe you from a distance. Okay, so this is a special message. Take them as they resonate for those of you who might be in separation at this time, right? So for some of you, these are very heavy energy. Something, really may have happened. Something may have really derailed this connection, may have put you guys in a bad place. So again, this is why I'm saying they're obsessively thinking of you. You're in their heart. They may be watching from a distance, trying to figure out, when to make the next move, to bring harmony back into this connection. I miss you no matter what it looks like. on the outside. I've become good at hiding my true feelings. So again, another message for those of you who may have come into separation because of that Five of Swords energy, right? So your person really does miss you. As I said, this entire reading, they're obsessively thinking about you. If you guys are not communicating right now, they are definitely missing you very, very much. What else, Spirit? What else are they thinking about you right now? Okay, so they know and they have been learning the deep lessons here that needed to be learned out of the Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Five of Swords energy, because definitely those three energies combined is definitely Spirit saying, you know what, you have some lessons to be learned here, because something needs to shift, something needs to change in order for this relationship to come back into balance again. So we have knowledge, understanding, look for the lesson in this situation. So as your person is obsessively thinking about you and thinking about all the things that have happened here, they're definitely looking for the lesson. They're definitely seeing that, you know, something here was not right. What went down between the two of you was just wrong, and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be made right. See? So for some of you, this goes back to my initial energy that I got from that Seven of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this person may have been hiding some sort of, remember I said financial issue, some sort of, you know, struggle that has to do with finances. For some of you, I even feel like it has to do with a third party that they owe money to, whether it's an ex-spouse, an ex-business partner, a family member. There's something here that they are dealing with and that they are hiding, right? So that to me goes back to that. So take that as it resonates. I feel like for others of you, I also feel like this material world is really is an important energy, because it's also about your person wanting to fix things in your world, right? Like the two of you want to build a world, a life together. This is very much grounded. This is very much about growth. This is very much about how can we make real changes in this relationship? How can we make this relationship grow and let our pentacles, right? Let our coins grow as well. How can we make a better life together? And ascend. Beautiful. So again, I feel like I love that we are ending with this card. Look how beautiful this is, group 2. We started out with these more heavier energies, but what this shows us is that your person wants to come out of those. They want to ascend. Look at this: expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit and to one another. Okay, so your person is very much thinking about you, that they want to ascend, they want to expand. They know that these energies have kept you guys on that low vibration, you know, that like vibration of struggle, and it's time to ascend and expand out. It's time to learn the lessons and really heal this energy and heal this relationship. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading, I would recommend starting with the Twin Flame Oracle. We've sold thousands of these worldwide, and they really give you a lot of clarity in between my readings here on YouTube. You can have a private reading with me if you'd like to go deeper in your situation. You can also order the Blessed Twin Flame necklaces that are back in stock. So you have a lot of options here. All of the links are in the box below, and it's all on my website at livetarot.com. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group number 3 that chose the smoky quartz. Let's take a look at what are they thinking about you now. So Spirit, can you please tell us for our beautiful group 3 here, what is your person thinking about you now? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. And we have beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. All right, so the first thing I'm thinking, I feel very strongly right away is that your person is regretting some sort of delay in this relationship. I feel like something has definitely happened. There's been circumstances within this connection that may have really delayed the connection, delayed the moving forward of this energy. And I think that that is really something that has made there be a particularly difficult struggle in this relationship. And it may even have been, it may have made you wonder or think like, is this relationship ever going to move forward? Is this relationship ever going to be what I really want and need it to be? So there's definitely been some sort of a waiting, Three of Wands, something that you guys may have been waiting for. Now, for some of you, I do feel a third party situation. Doesn't have to be romantic. There's some sort of a third party that has been delaying this. For some of you, you know, either you or your person or both of you are in other commitments that you're unhappy in and you're trying to get out of, or you're trying to resolve that. Others of you, I feel like for some of you, your person may be going through a separation at this time from somebody else. They may be going through a divorce or a breakup or a separation, but it's gotten messy. You know, like even though they've left that person or they've told that person it's over, the other person is not understanding or accepting of it. So that person is still trying to contact your person. They're still trying to complicate the situation. Their energy is really kind of like poisoning the pond. Like, you know, like they're just, there's a lot of turmoil coming through for some of you. I feel in that third party, who are in that third party situation where it's like either, you know, the other person that your person has said it's over, they don't want to accept that it's over. That's the other energy I'm getting. So what it's doing is that it's making you and your person feel like you guys are in this hangman's energy, like you're kind of hanging between two worlds, because there's something here that needs to be resolved in order for the two of you to move forward. And that hasn't happened. That progress has been really slow. So this doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be just a romantic third party. I feel like for others of you, there's very slow or low progress here, because there's either some sort of family obligation or something else that is, you know, not being resolved, or that is distracting you or your person. And now you guys are feeling like you're just kind of suspended like this hangman, right? Like you're caught between two worlds. For some of you, I'm feeling very strongly that your person is feeling very, very caught between two worlds or two people or two situations. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be that the other person is a romantic person. It could be a, you know, a mother figure. It could be a father figure. It could be somebody who has some influence on your person's life and that makes them feel guilty if they're not there for them. That's the energy I'm getting. But because of this, I feel like this hangman's energy coming through here as a central energy has been something that's been very depleting. Like you both feel very emotionally and mentally depleted by what has gone on and by that sense of waiting. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't even have to be that there's a lot of arguing going on, although there could be. Sometimes it's just that act of slow progress, like snail's pace, waiting for something to change, not taking the action that it needs to change. That is also emotionally and physically depleting. So I feel like your person right now is very much thinking about their fear of losing you, because here's the thing, they want to make an offer to you. They see you as their divine counterpart with this Queen of Pentacles energy. If you are a feminine watching for your divine masculine, your masculine definitely sees you as their wife, their partner, their life partner, their, you know, however which way you want to see it. This is how they see you. They want to build a solid, real life with you. They want to have a home, a family, or merge your families under one roof. For those of you who are in geographical distance, they want to be near you physically. They want you guys to be in the same place. So there are a lot of plans that this person has that I feel are being derailed by some sort of delay, some sort of lack of progress or lack of resolution that is making the two of you feel like everything is up in the air, nothing is being resolved, nothing is moving forward. How long are we going to be stuck like this? It's that kind of energy. So I feel like one of the things that they're thinking about very clearly when they think about you is their fear that you won't want to wait. Their fear that you won't wait for long, that there's an expiration date. There's a time at which you will say, you know what, enough's enough. I've waited for you this long. I've given you every opportunity. Nothing is happening, so it's time for me to move on. So I feel like their central fear and what they're thinking about you, see, there you have it. What they're thinking about you is their fear that you will move on. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. See? So there are certain problems here that are just not reaching the kind of resolution that you guys need in order to move on and in order to come out of that hangman's energy. Now, the other thing about the hangman that is also very powerful is that it's also about that figure hanging there looking for enlightenment, like looking for a solution. So I feel like your person is also in the energy of, okay, well, things haven't been moving. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're getting movement. Things haven't been moving because I also don't know what the resolution is or how to solve this problem. So I feel like they realize that there's been a lot of resistance, okay? Resistance against that moving forward. Okay, this is a problem. This is something that your person is well aware of. And this is why they're afraid of losing you, because they know that there's been a lot of resistance to do what it takes to move on. I'm also getting the energy that you, group 3, kind of are clear on what you think needs to happen. Like you have an idea of, okay, this is how I think we need to resolve this, or you need to resolve this. So we're not playing this waiting game anymore of this 3 of Wands. Like it's time for us to move on. And I feel like you may have had a specific plan, or you may have a specific idea, and you may have told this person, look, I think this is what should happen. But this person seems to have resistance from taking action. And that's the problem. They may know what's good for them. They may know what's right for the situation. They may even agree with your plan. They may even say, no, you're right. But for some reason, the movement has not been there. The action has not been there. Okay. So I feel like your person is well aware of this, and they are trying. They are kind of trying to situate themselves to finally take some action, because they know that if they don't create movement in this relationship, the blessing of you being in their life is going to go away. They feel very blessed to have you. Okay, they feel very blessed to have your love. They know that you and this love are an incredible blessing in their life, and they don't want to lose it. And they know that there's a big problem here that needs to be solved. So can you please take a second right now and give this video a like, a thumbs up? It really helps me. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. This new year, I'm so hoping to grow this beautiful family. And if you enjoy my readings, the best way you can show your support is by subscribing. It's free to you, but it literally helps me, a single mom, put my kids through school. So we are all just so grateful to you. Thank you. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying I feel like, you know, you may have a very specific idea of how to fix or resolve the issues, but I feel like the reason why they resist is because they feel like they come from a different mindset or a different point of view. And that may be another reason why it feels like, you know, things just won't progress. There's no movement, right? Because there's a lot of resistance to your perspective. So you, group 3, may be feeling or experiencing this person kind of resisting your advice or resisting your viewpoint of how to solve these issues, right? Like there may be that kind of problem with resolution, problem with solutions, right? Like you may have a specific solution in mind, they have a different way of approaching it. And that's where that hangman's energy is also coming through. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted, but it's empty without you. I still fantasize about you. Okay, so this is a specific message. Take it as it resonates for those of you who might be in some sort of a separation that has occurred from this situation. Some of you may have said, you know, I'm just done. You know, you won't do anything to change your situation. You won't do anything to resolve this. For those of you in third party situations, you may have finally said, I'm done, because you keep telling me that you're going to end it with that person, but you're not ending it, you know, or you're trying to end it, but that person, you know, they're trying to end it, but that person won't let them go. But I do feel for some of you, you may have walked away from this because even if that person ended it with the other person or told that person no, their actions aren't showing it. Like they're still letting that person call them. They're still letting that person text them. They're still there, like showing up for that person out of guilt or duty or obligation, right? And that's something that it may be very hurtful to you. And that might be another reason why you may have, you know, walked away from this. But this person is really empty without you if that's the case. I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I love you and I want to spend my life with you. So see, you are the one, regardless of whatever has been the third party or the delay or the unresolved conflicts going on. I feel like they definitely love you, want to spend their life with you, but they also realize that if they want that, it's time to make change, or it's time to move. It's trying to actually make a move. So what else are they thinking about you now? Yeah, see? So this is why I feel like there's something here for some of you. Again, I feel like this has to do with the third parties, whether it's romantic or not, doesn't matter. The reason why they're not moving forward is because there's something that they don't want to share with you. And they're being a little bit deceptive, but I don't see this as like it's like some terrible thing. I feel like the deception here is that they still feel obligated to somebody else in some way. Okay, even if they have left them, even if it's an ex, or if it's, you know, a difficult family member who they've kind of had to set boundaries with. Maybe they did set those boundaries. Maybe they said, hey, you know what, I need to focus on my relationship. But at the same time, they're being a little bit deceptive because they're still trying to be there for that person in some way, right? Because they still feel obligated, right? They still feel like, you know, some sort of emotional blackmail from that other person, right? And they may not want to tell you that they feel they're being emotionally blackmailed, right? Because that would just make you more upset. So there's something there about them not sharing their sense of obligation. See, mystery. So that's why I'm saying there's something here that needs to come to light, and there's been a delay on it with that Three of Wands. There's been a delay on whatever this is. So there's something that they're not sharing with you that they feel will make you upset or angry because of the lack of progress. There's something that is causing this lack of movement in the relationship because of a choice that they're making that they need to really share with you. And I feel like they're now very much coming to the conclusion that they can't hide it anymore, that they must let you know whatever that is. Yeah, so there's a specific, I feel there's a specific, this just flew out, so I feel like this is a specific message from the divine masculine. Okay, so if you're a feminine watching for your masculine, I feel like there is a very specific message here from the divine masculine to the divine feminine that, hey, there's something here that I'm still, you know, that I still need to resolve. There's something here that I feel like an emotional obligation to, or some sort of a responsibility to, whether it's an ex or whether it's a family member. But there's something here that I am not telling you because I don't want to make the situation worse. But now it's time. Okay, it's time. They are going to come clean. They want to tell you the truth. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading and go deeper on your specific situation, you can, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I've created and use in my readings. A great place to start is the Twin Flame Oracle. We've sold thousands of these worldwide. They really help bring you a lot of clarity and peace in between my readings. Or you can even order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is back in stock. Everything is always listed in the description box below, and you can get more information at livetarot.com. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.